Good morning, everyone. I come to you from my closet because this is where I get to record. I I have a fancy microphone, but I recently moved and can't find the cord, so I apologize for the audio quality. Uh, so I was up most of the night, and I probably should have done something about it, but I didn't, because I was thinking about something that I think most of us have had the question of, which is, what does the devil sound like? And I think we fall into the trap, especially in today's day and age, of we expect that the devil sounds like this skittering, evil, like maybe booming or like growly voice, and that God would sound like this, like almost like the Ten Commandments, uh, from when we were children, or even when we were adults, and you see like Moses in the burning bush and like Moses. But I don't think it's like that. Um, Actually, I think it's more along the lines of it depends on who you are. Some people claim that Satan and God talk to them, and they sound specific. And some people say that it's their conscience. Uh, I tend to think it's the second, the latter, that whatever when you talk in your head or when you think, the voice that you hear in your head is what it sounds like. And like I said, I was up a lot last night thinking about this. And so after I finally decided to get unlazy and get out of bed, I turned to the only place that I knew to turn in today's day and age: Google, which probably isn't the best thing, but I did a quick Google search. What does Satan sound like? And actually, I was pretty surprised. I came across page after page after page after page of um, a Saint Ignatius Loyola. And yes, I have pages of notes here. And I, for some reason, don't remember how to pronounce this Loyola's name. So, um, and I have a page pulled up here. I'm gonna read, as far as I can tell, what what he has said about it. He notes, if in the course of the thoughts which he brings it ends in something bad, of a distracting tendency, or less good than what the soul had previously proposed to do, or if it weakens it, or disquiets or disturbs the soul, taking away its peace, tranquillity, and quiet, which it had before, it is a clear sign that it proceeds from the evil spirit, enemy of our profit and eternal salvation. That's wordy, I think. Probably not for some of you, but for me, it's a little wordy. Um, if it leads you to do bad things, or what you would normally assume is bad things or distracting things, like if you were going to go and read your Bible and instead you're not, that's probably Satan. Or if you had the tendency to sit down and read an entire psalm and you get through a little bit and you're like, that's good enough, that's Satan. And that's kind of a ground shaking thing for me. Or I think it even goes further than that in today's day and age. Uh, I'm going to be posting this on Facebook, and a lot of you haven't seen anything from me on Facebook because I choose to remain quiet. Uh, I believe in freedom of speech, hence posting this. And and I don't I do mean to offend in a good way, but I hope you take it in a good way. If you can even get through this much of the video, I'm really sorry about the audio quality. I listened to a few the tests of this, and it drives me crazy because I used to do audio. Anyway, that distracting thoughts right there. That's what I was talking about. That's Satan. Um, how easily it happens. Uh, Freedom of speech is important, but what are we really talking about? Because you are allowed to say something, does that mean you should? And actions speak louder than words. So I think right now, with a lot of people, with the government shutdown, and with everything going on, instead of saying, I am for or I am against this, as Christians, what we should be doing is going to these people. And if somebody is showing up to work and not getting paid, we should go to them and say thank you. We should go to them and bring meals. If they were part of our congregation, we would be doing that. Now is a great opportunity for us to be showing kindness to people who are showing kindness. So the next time any of us choose to post something on Facebook or to have an argument, or even if that's not our intention, uh, because it's so quick to turn it's so quick to turn south, or to easily type something and then just leave it alone and just let it be. Instead of doing that, why don't we just take a little trip out of our way and say thank you at bare minimum for people just showing up to work? How would that affect your day at work? And you're getting paid to show up to work. Um, I know a lot of people like who are stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads who, if somebody just called them and said, "Hey, how are your kids doing today? How are you doing today? Is there anything that I can do?" It's good to hear from you. Is what I would say if I was home with my child, and you know, I would just say, I'm glad to hear from you. And I know that there are some of you out there that are going to be listening to this where I have called you, and I have been like, I just wanted to hear somebody who wasn't a baby, who could actually form a complete sentence. Because babies are tough, and not everybody feels that way. I do. But we should just take the time to be Christians, not take the time to get our opinions out there. Because our ultimate opinion is Jesus is Lord. So instead of bickering about it on Facebook, why don't we actually take the time to prove that?